Welcome back, edX Nation. Let us move on now to module number 2 in this series of 5, an introduction to hospitality and tourism. As before, the readings, videos, and exercises will provide you with a great deal of insight and no doubt inspiration to the wide variety of directions and focus available to you as a hospitality tourism professional. I'll give you a tantalizing example of what's to come. I'll touch on 3 topical areas. Area 1, your passion as a career. Item 2, the remuneration scale. And item 3, the unmatchable perquisites or perks. First of all, your passion, your career. Basically, if you tell me your passion, I'll show you how a hospitality tourism career can take care of that. Let's say you want to be an architect. Well, guess what? We're all in buildings, we're in hotels, we're in restaurants, we're in stadiums, we're in arenas, all sorts of buildings like that. So if your passion is to be an architect, by golly, you've got a world of buildings out there to plan for and their derivative uses. Let's say you want to be a scientist. Well, it just so happens that food is both art, business, and science, food science. Probably the most important part of food is the fact that we have to actually place it inside of us. And so the food science area provides great challenges and opportunities for you should you have a scientific mind bent. So you want to do sports. Well, of course, there are any number of golf resorts, tennis resorts, there are stadiums, arenas of all types, food and facilities. As I recall, I have a colleague who works for a major company that manages sports facilities, and their great goal in life is to do the Big Five. Now, I don't exactly remember what the Big Five are, but I think it includes the Super Bowl, it includes the Final Four, it includes the NCAA, the NBA playoffs, the Olympics, and there's one more. One company actually manages the facilities for all of these activities. And if you are able to work all 5, you become a part of the Golden Circle or something like that. So if you're into sports, hospitality is your area. How about art? Well, of course, art involves interior design. You know, people also eat with their eyes. And of course, we do the marvelous ice sculptures. So if you're interested in art, whether it be painting or sculpture or whatever, then hospitality certainly offers broad avenues for you. How about journalism? Oh my goodness, any number of travel magazines, both in print and electronic these days. You will never run out of opportunities and challenges if your passion is for journalism, should you elect to ply your journalism trade in the hospitality industry. And then, of course, business ownership. At the end of the day, hospitality is not a social service. We treat people quite well and we respond to customer needs, but at the end of the day, we're not social services. We are actually businesses with a profit motive. So if you want to own your own business, hospitality is the way to go. I guess I should caution you a little bit that the restaurant business is the easiest to get into. Everybody eats. Everybody's mom or auntie has fabulous recipes, and people say you ought to go open a restaurant. Guess what? People do that. However, they don't quite recognize that the restaurant is a business, and so they often go out of business as fast as they come in. However, with the proper training and focus and background, you too can be a successful restaurant operator or any other of the many businesses that surround hospitality and tourism. A part of the next module will focus on that broad variety of passionate careers or passionate sub-careers that go along with the hospitality industry. Remuneration. At the end of the day, we all have to put food on the table and take care of our families and do the other wonderful things that contribute to our quality of life. So we do want to talk a little bit about remuneration. The next module will actually be more specific about that, but let me make it clear to you that should you obtain a bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism management. In the year 2020, which is right around here now, you'll start at a salary somewhere around $50,000 US per year. I feel very confident about that. For the past 30 years or so, I've been making these predictions, and they've all been on target. My first prediction 30 years ago was that bachelor's degree graduates would start at $10,000 a year, and it's moved up over the years to now $50,000. But on top of that, as mentioned earlier in a piece, the website for the University of Maryland Eastern Shore's HTM Management Department projects a $100,000 figure for you approximately 10 years within 1 decade of graduation. That's easily attainable, assuming that you do the things that you're supposed to do and apply the training that you received. And then from there on, the sky really is the limit. There is no reason why over a lifetime, you will not retire with a net worth of at least $1 million. If you haven't done that, then you have not followed the career ladder that's clearly out there for you as a hospitality professional. Item 3, I do believe I said I would share with you what we call the unmatchable perquisites or perks. The unmatchable perquisites or perks. These are the non-monetary goodies that you get with any job. I suppose if you are working for a tire and rubber company, you probably get free tires, I guess, but how many of those can you use? I guess if you're working with a toothpaste company, I guess you get free toothpaste. But again, how much of that can you use? Well, should you elect to become a hospitality professional, guess what? You're going to get upgrades and complimentary stuff everywhere. You're going to get complimentary dinners, breakfasts, lunches. You're going to get complimentary flights, complimentary bus rides. You're going to get complimentary rental cars. That's because that's your profession, and whatever area of it you're in, you will be entitled to the complimentary services that come along with that area. And even on top of that, let me give you a specific example. Let's say you're working for the Marriott Hotel Company. Well, that means you can travel worldwide and you have complimentary or free hotel rooms there at the Marriott that you choose to stay. If for some reason the hotel is full and we try to fill our rooms every night, then possibly you'll get an upgrade. Perhaps you'll have to pay something, but you'll still get an upgrade. Now, what makes it even more exciting is the whole idea of swapping, collaborating, and partnering with your peers. So I'm a hotel manager, and I'm entitled to complimentary hotel rooms worldwide. But my partner across the street there works for a major restaurant chain, and so he's entitled to complimentary meals around the globe. And then we have 2 other friends that are flying for Air India, and they, of course, have complimentary transportation, air transportation, not just with Air India, but with the entire group of airlines that are a part of certain air travel agreements. And so by partnering, one person takes care of the air, one takes care of the food, one takes care of the hotel accommodations, and everybody is traveling on a complimentary basis. The hospitality industry is the only one in which that sort of thing can happen as a part of having a wonderful time within the industry. So, as I said at the beginning, I wanted to share with you 3 topical areas that would help you connect with the magic of tourism careers. 1, whatever your passion is, you can find it in a hospitality career. 2, the remuneration scale is equal to virtually any profession on earth if you put yourself into it and make it work for you. And thirdly, there are unmatchable perquisites or perks as we have it. I trust now we've piqued your interest for this upcoming module, so please proceed to the readings, the videos, and the exercises of module number 2. Please enjoy. Thank you.